Update 1. I made one thoughtless, selfish remark to my wife about a week ago, and now everything's turned upside down. My wife is going through some sort of crisis. Her workplace is closed, and she's getting paid, but she's home with our kids now, including our 3-year-old. She gets breaks on Monday and Friday with childcare. We went into parenthood knowing she wanted to continue working, so this has been quite an adjustment, to say the least. Now, onto the original argument. After a long day with our kids and the neighbor's kids, my wife asked for a break when I came upstairs from work, and I didn't react well. I made excuses and didn't offer to help, and for the first time in years, my wife lost her temper and used some strong language toward me. I acted like a fool, insisting I was right. I admit, we both said some hurtful things. But after some humbling on Reddit and my wife making me sit down to compare lists of what we each did for the family that day, hers being longer, I apologized. She accepted, and I thought things would go back to normal. But they haven't. My wife used to involve me in parenting our kids. We shared dance pickups most weeks, bedtime duties were divided, I gave baths, made dinner, did all the usual stuff. Since our argument, though, my wife hasn't asked me for any help with the kids. The first morning I woke up on what was supposed to be my morning with them, I thought she was just being nice or trying to make a point, but it keeps happening. She didn't even send them down to say goodnight last night. Normally, she'd play a silly game where she'd send my son to ask me to read 5 books, then we'd negotiate down to 1 or 2 and race upstairs. Last night, I heard her racing him and found her doing bedtime yet again. The kids haven't even noticed. It's like she's replacing me. During our argument, I said something really dumb that's been eating away at me. My wife was being harsh and said, "You wouldn't see the kids a quarter as much as you do if I didn't arrange it, and I'm done managing you." I tried to defend myself, saying I'm not an absent parent, and blurted out something like, "I'd like to see how long you can manage without me." Foot officially in mouth. Now she's taken up running again, cooking really healthy meals often. Every night, I come home to my perfectly happy, Stepford-like wife, doing everything without me, and I feel hollow inside. How do I fix this? I don't even know where to start. At this point, I just want to beg her to go back to how things were.